Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. In between episodes, I looked up what I said I was going to look up, and the first thing that I looked up was, should I do the Miller's Quest or the Blacksmith's Quest? And, well, basically, most people said do the Miller's, but specifically, quite a lot of people said do the Miller's Quest because if you have progressed the Miller's Quest and then you don't do it, it will break the Miller's Quest line entirely, and then you will not be able to do any more of it after the wedding quest. So, yeah, I guess... Hello, beggar. Anyway, I guess it makes sense to do the Miller's Quest. They also said that the Blacksmith's Quest doesn't really go anywhere, as well the Miller's Quest kinda does, so I guess we'll do the Miller's Quest, but obviously I don't know about that one as that's a little bit subjective rather than objectively it just breaking. The other thing I looked up was about the cabbage patch. Now, this was minorly annoying when I found out the answer. Apparently, although it's talking about the first thing out of Throskovitz and all of that sort of stuff, where you need to go is south of the grocer. Apparently somewhere along here you will find a trail with cabbages. South. I just want to point out that that is not the first field you get to out of Throskovitz. That is in fact almost the opposite, but hey, maybe you were meant to do a little bit more investigation around the place and not take the peasant at his word. But there is a quest that goes along with it. Well, not a quest, but there is a thing that goes along with it. So we will follow the cabbages at some point. Probably like right after we rest, because apparently we're pretty tired. What time of day is it? It's kind of awkward, isn't it? It's the time of day. Have we got a book to read? I think we've got a book to read. Also, and notice these weird bits on the floor. What books have we got to read? Ah. As Quiet as a Cat 2. Like the cat lurking behind the door, you will also be invisible to human eyes if you stop in mid-motion and just look innocent. I'm going to read this for 5 hours. Oh, what a good book.
My humble respects.
Oh. Were you speaking to me? Also then going to read this one. Which we may already have read. I definitely said that out loud. Okay, cool. Well, we won't read that then. I will probably sell it at some point.
God be with you, neighbor.
Good day to
Silly
you.
doggy.
God be with you, Vera. Right. Are you, gonna walk up these stairs? Only asking, because you're not really, like, putting any effort into it. Right. Up here we go. Then we're gonna go for a little nap. A little many-hour nap. Up here. Right. Sleep. We're then gonna sleep until like 6. Yeah, sure. That sounds like a good idea. Right, then we can eat a little bit and then we can go. Okay. Drop down here. And then I'll just head out. We can probably eat it. Oh, sorry. We can probably eat out of what we've got in our inventory. Let's see, what's going out of date? Yeah, I'm gonna just drop that. Yeah. I'll eat this, though. Alright, and the pears. And the cheese. Bread's a little much, actually. I got anything a little smaller. Don't want to drink the beer. I'll eat these. Got 12 left. Ah, perfect. Right, dog. Dog.
Look what I have for you.
I have some smoked mutton for you, dog. Don't look at it like that. Just eat it. Right. Good. Now it's time to head out. We are now heading along here to the cabbage patch. Although I need to remember where that is. It might be up here, actually. Slow a little bit. Speed up a little bit. There we go. And then head this way. Oh, try and avoid running into the other horse. They probably wouldn't appreciate it.
Quick.
And then let's just head along here. Ooh, what's happening here?
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Yep, that battle cry was definitely needed. Nice. Now what are you gonna do? Wasn't a smart move turning your head from me. Come on. That the best you got? Right. I've saved you.
Sweet Virgin Mary. I thought I was a goner. A little longer and I'd... No. Best not to think about it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy to help.
You're lucky I was just passing by.
The luckiest thing that ever happened to me. Here. A token of my gratitude. And thank you again.
I appreciate the 10 groschen. Almost nothing. Oh dear, it looks like they're still standing up. What's this? Heater shield. Okay. Luckily they don't seem to mind me just looting the bodies afterwards. Right. Russian. Ooh. Grab that. Probably don't need a hammer, right? Horse. Also, let's try wearing our actual armor rather than wearing our talkie gear, which is now covered in blood. Right. Let's go. I think it was along here somewhere. Oh, this is Samin. Yeah. I was like, which town am I going into here? But it's because I never stop in Samin. Because it's it's sort of related to the main quest, so I kind of avoid it. Although it's not really related to the main quest, because it won't do anything till I start Wedding Crashers, so... No, we should be fine. Right. Over to the right is where we did our little fight against the Lord of Samin. I think. Actually, it's a little bit further along here. So it should be... Yeah, somewhere along here. I think that's Truskovitz I can see in the distance, which must mean that our farm is somewhere to our right. Hey, I'm starting to actually learn my way around here, which is perfect, because there are 2 maps, so I can immediately, the moment I start knowing where I am, go to a completely different map where I have no idea where anything is. About to run out of stam. Whoa. Slow down. Let's head along here a little bit. So, let's get off of this somewhere, like here. So we're looking south of the grocer. So this is the grocer. Somewhere to the south should be a path with cabbages on it. What are these? Must have fallen off the tree. So we're looking south for a path with cabbages. Aha! That is a cabbage. So this must be the right path. That is also a cabbage. My, deduction skills are second to none. Ah. We have found another cabbage. It must be over here. Alright. Keep my eye out in case there's a cabbage off the road, but it doesn't appear to be. Another cabbage here just to, let us know that we're on the right track. And another cabbage. Thank you very much, road. Yeah, they didn't go off-road here. Then, let's see another cabbage. Ah, there's another cabbage. Perfect. Okay. Head along here. Do you see any more cabbages? Because I don't see any more cabbages. Oh, maybe these are the cabbage thieves. I see people. Oh, cabbage. Hello there, adventurers. Did you happen to steal some cabbages?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah.
You going far?
Are you going far, Goodman?
Well, define far. Enough to be apprehensive, huh? You know how it is. If you as much as stick your nose out the door these days, someone will punch it.
I see you're in no danger, though. Fully armed with bonhomie.
Yes, well, mercifully, we apothecaries haven't any enemies. Who would bite the hand that's relieving their pain, eh?
You're an apothecary?
You say you're skilled in the art of healing?
Well, I'm no physician, but I do know my ointments for whatever ails you. For ulcers, salvation, beauty. Wenzel Torwart, Master Apothecary, at your service. Of the famed establishment in Turnau. Hey, hey!
Hey, hey. Where are you coming from?
Where are you coming from?
I was paying my respects to my brother Oswald in Kuttenberg when I was called away on a case.
What case are you talking about?
What case would that be?
Ah, well, by all accounts, it was an unsavory affair. A young girl murdered, only for her to up and bolt from the mortuary.
What? Are you serious?
Primo, she was never actually dead. Secundo, it was poison that placed her in that death-like state. Et tandem tertiam et finale. She brought it upon herself. So, as I say, it's an unsavory business when a young girl is driven out of her senses by a philandering nobleman.
Okay, interesting. Do you have anything for sale?
Do you have anything interesting to sell?
If it's herbs you're after, or alchemy you're interested in, then you're welcome to take a look.
How much money does he have? He has no money. So anything that we're buying from him, we're trading. I don't have the recipe for buck's blood, so I should probably buy it. We should also change our outfit to a more talky outfit. Anything else we want? Tailor's kit? I guess I could buy the tailor's kit from him. Anything else that we're actually after here? Not really, no. I guess I could buy these as well, or one of these. Yeah, let's buy that. I don't need the strong savior schnapps or anything. Alright, so how much are we buying? We're buying 500 worth. Alright, so what's he actually going to buy? I mean, he'll probably take our skill books off of us. I don't need to sell him the poem. Any miscellaneous stuff that we could sell him? We do indeed. Okay, so we'll sell him the bone rosary. The brocade. What else have we got here? I could sell him the golden crucifix, but I'm sure I've seen that selling for a much higher amount. The empty vial. Goose quills. Could sell him the poacher's gear as well that we picked up. Might as well, right? That quest is over, so we'll sell him these things. And the wolf ears. Yeah, and the sheep guts, because that quest is also over. And we know where to get them. Oh, and Capon's stuff as well. Wonderful. Let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
Yeah, I want to pay less money.
How's this?
Well,
How much more? Oh,
aye.
cool.
Excellent. It was a pleasure.
I don't feel
doing
much like
business.
moving somehow.
Oh, well, that was pretty good. So I found the last cabbage like here, so I kind of assumed that they were the cabbage people, but I guess not. I guess they kept going along here. Then maybe over this way. Is this where the cabbages went? Ah, cabbage. Yoink. You been stealing cabbages? Well, you've been stealing a lot, to be honest with you. But apparently you're not suspicious, so I will, move on with my day. What's that? That's a great question. What is that? We have it on our map, but we've never actually been there. Oh. Do you reckon any cabbage people went up here? I don't really see anything that would indicate a cabbage person up there. Shall merely carry along this road and hope that we can find a cabbage. Maybe we follow these? Aha! Cabbage. We're going to have collected half the field by the time we get there. So this must be the path of a, or like, I'm thinking that these are maybe a cartwheel that's been, like, embedded into the ground, and then that's when it rained, it caused like a little stream to appear. Then there's another cabbage. Alright, so along here, looking for cabbages. Making sure that I spot any, if there are any to spot. So assuming that this is the same thing that we saw previously. Don't see any cabbages along here though. Well, we'll keep along the path. Path to cabbages. Haven't seen... Oh, I was going to say, haven't seen one in a while though, but lo and behold, it's a cabbage. Alright. You found something? Nope. Alright then. Well, along this road, continue searching for cabbages. Aha. Another cabbage. Yoink. Well, there's nowhere else they could have gone along here, so... Assuming that somewhere along here we're going to find the cabbage thief. I haven't seen another cabbage yet. Now there's a little bit of room for people to go in other directions. And no cabbages. I do, however, know where this road goes. I dropped this on the road, I think. Didn't I? I think I might have. Although, yeah, now we can see lots of feet markings in the road. No sign of cabbages from here, though. But this goes to the mill, right? It does. There's a camp by the road. No cabbages at the camp. What we're going to do, just back here a little bit, I'm just going to put a little marker. Just to remind me that, you know, that's where the cabbages might be. There might be a way, there might be an off-road bit there. Yeah, I haven't seen any cabbages along here. Hello, villager. Hello, fisherman. Oh, dog barking. Are you barking at, dog? Where are you barking, dog? Dog? No idea, lost it. Well, that takes us to the inn, and I don't see any cabbages along this path. I'm gonna go just a little bit further. Oh, there's our dog. And if we don't see a cabbage, then we're gonna have to give up on this path. Assume that somewhere back there I've missed something. However, it is raining pretty heavily, which doesn't help matters. Yeah. It's a fishing spot. No cabbages there, though. And then this is literally a path we've been on several times to get to the, yeah, to get to the, whatever it's called, the mill. So that's probably not going to be where a cabbage thief is.
Quick!
Well, I mean, it is actually almost certainly where a cabbage thief could be, but if there was going to be a cabbage thief there, we would have found out about it by now. Right. So I'm just going to head all the way back here in the lovely rain. So yeah, we've been there. What's this? Whoa.
Something wrong? Soon will.
Hello.
What the? Someone!
Fucker!
Help!
You want to fight?
Show what you're made of!
Come on. Let's fight then.
Take that fucker out!
Got him. Next.
You want to try me?
Come on. I love the I yield as he's getting eaten. Next. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're the villager.
That's the second time this has happened. What the hell did I do to deserve this? Thank God you turned up, my friend. Thank you.
Glad to help.
I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
I would. Here, this is for you. It's not much, I know. But I wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed. And thank you again.
Yeah, I saw that I'm in the wrong gear again. There we go. Right, let's find these people. Let's get some pancakes and some money. And the other one... What are you barking at? You barking at this? Ooh. Good boy. Although, like, get out of the thing.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
You trapped in the back there? Not quite. Okay. Oh, you can't open this? It's not interactable? Oh. Well, almost good job, Matt. Unfortunately, this is not interactable for some reason, so... I don't know. Don't really know what to say to that. Where's the other body that was here? There are two bodies, right? So there's this body. Ah, and then there's this one. Wonderful. Well, we'll have that. Right. Back this way. Actually, yeah, let's get on this. So we saw a boot here. But I don't think that that's... I don't think that's related. It was before these rocks was the last time we saw the cabbage. I just want to see if there's another path we could have taken. Right. Get off the horse. Right. You know what? I'll leave this on the map for now. Just want to see if there's another place this could have gone. Like, is there a path up to the right or left somewhere? Looks like there could be a path up there. It's not a good path if there's a path up there, but it looks like there could be one. So I'm just looking at where this goes, right? This kind of looks like it's heading off here. Which would mean it would go up this way. To this place. Which is nothing. Now to this place? Which is... Whoa! Which is dangerous. Wait, back, jump. Alright, now that's dangerous, but it could be up there. Let's go around. It is very difficult to see much while it's raining. Well, this is truly horrible. I should have left the cabbages on the ground. So, yeah. It is getting even worse in terms of the weather. And I'm no closer to finding cabbage thieves. Oh, what's this? It is wood. Wonderful. I came to a forest and I found a pile of wood. And some deer. Alright. That are not frightened of me in the slightest. Okay, right. Let's get back down here and let's see what we can find. Cabbages, cabbages. Let's head down here. I would feel like I was going crazy again, except that we have actually seen cabbages. So. Right. Go back this way a little bit. So we definitely saw a cabbage here, right? Like, we saw a cabbage, like, there. Yeah, we saw a cabbage at this spot. And this spot led this way. Because we didn't turn off onto that road. So then we came down here. We saw another cabbage somewhere in the middle of the road up here. Cabbage. Okay. I think it's unlikely there's a cabbage in here. Yeah. We saw cabbage there. So this is a spot where we saw cabbage. It looked like it was kind of that way. But then I'm sure we saw a cabbage that was like right here. Kind of where our horse is. Now I'm just scouring the ground for cabbages. Really would be easier if it wasn't raining. Even though rain makes no real difference to our visibility, it is rather distracting. Especially with the thunder and, yeah, I was gonna say thunder and lightning, but it's mostly the thunder. Okay. I don't see any cabbage related stuff along here. Do you reckon that maybe it was this way? Well, worth a look. It is sorta horrible here. Haven't seen any cabbages on this route yet. Lots of thunder though. Lots and lots of thunder. No cabbages. Where are we? We're in a completely new area of the map. Looking for cabbage thieves. Where did it all go wrong? Right. Oh, hello. You guys wouldn't happen to steal cabbages, would you? Hello? Oh.
Right, I'm going.
Calm down.
I guess I will go. Don't worry, Matt. Don't worry, Matt. We're not going for long. Yeah, I thought that might annoy you. Oh. Switch. One down. Ow. Nice. Okay. Let our stam come back. Master strike. One down. Nice. Okay. That one's down. Master strike. That's the way how we hit level 16. Oh. Right. Ration. Pancake. This human over here. Pancake. We took is meat as well, and we took keys. Here, we'll grab the keys. Marigold decoction. You. I'll grab the cheese and the ration. Right. I don't think these were the cabbage thieves. I think these were just some humans that we found, but you know, they were on our cabbage thing, on our cabbage trail. They, however, were not cabbage thieves, as far as I can tell, due to the complete and utter lack of cabbages here. Well, they're dead. And Billhook. An immortal weapon well known to mankind since the creation of the world, a simple long spear with an added hook for tripping the legs of enemies and pushing ladders off of battlements. I will grab it. Quilted caftan black, bowman's brew, weak savior snaps, ordinary sword guard, some groschen, blacksmith's kits. What's a sea dye? Second in the line of demonic dye. She likes to get lost, but when she's with her sister, she's very strong. Silver cup. Oh. Alright. I'll steal some food. Wait, no, I'll steal some food. Might as well not let it go to waste. They were poachers. Nothing else, they were poachers. There's a skull in here. They kill people and they were poachers. Well, that's enough for me to say that we were justified in doing that. Drink some wine, but it seems a little inappropriate. Yeah, I think it's probably time for us to go. Not cabbage thieves, important to note. Do appear to just be some humans. But not cabbage thieves. So, if you can say one nice thing about them, it's that they didn't steal the cabbages, probably. Unless they were in the stew that I just ate. If they made the cabbage, the stew out of the cabbages, and then I ate the cabbage stew, as in I stole it from them, did I by proxy steal the cabbages? I don't know. It seems like the kind of moral question that we're not going to get into. Right, anyway. It's sunny now. Cabbages. Cabbages. Looking for cabbages on the ground. A cabbage! My god. So either it's from up there, or this is still the right path. There's no way up here, right? No. So I think this is still the right path. Aha. It is quite difficult to spot a green thing sitting on green. That might be very obvious to say, but it is worth saying. That when you've got a bunch of grass, and then you're looking for cabbages that are also green, it's not going to be the easiest job in the world. Nothing there. There. Just checking each side. Aha! A cabbage. Now this cabbage... Okay, let me just put a marker where we are, because this is obviously the latest cabbage that we've seen. Now this, to me, looks like this could be going off to the left. So let's have a look in here. This seems like the right type of, the right time for it to head off to the left, if it was going to head off. Cabbages. Cabbages. A cabbage! It did go off this way. So it was actually very near the human camp. This is the path that was underneath the human camp. I would love it if the cabbages just went up that hill straight to their camp and we killed them for the correct reason. But I suspect not. I suspect that we would find a bunch of cabbages there. Okay. Aha! A cabbage. Along with some cabbage remains. We are getting closer. A random cloth. Unrelated to cabbages. A second boot. We found the first boot earlier. Wait a second, we found 2 boots missing. There's a cloth there. We saw a picnic table previously. Are these 2 people who just were picnicking and then decided to steal some cabbages? Now they're de-clothing as they head along here. Is this what's happening? It's just a random bag. Alright. Hello? Cabbage thieves? It's rather peaceful. No sign of any cabbages, though. Oh, this still kind of looks like a path. Ish. Maybe up here? Hello? Cabbage thieves. Just going along my little path. Feeling like we may have gone the wrong way. Hoping for a sign of a cabbage. Well, it's not cabbage. It's a mushroom. This is the only path. Is this where the cabbage people live? I don't see any cabbages along here. Assume we're on the correct path until told otherwise. If not, head back down to the river. Oh? Oh? There is a dead deer on the path with a crude arrow in it. I think we're on the right path. There's definitely a poacher around here somewhere. Wait, are we literally where a poacher was? Kinda, yeah. We are kinda where the poachers were. I don't think this is where the cabbage people are. I think we've gone on the wrong path. I think this leads me to the poacher camp that we found previously. Alright, back to the path. We're getting there. We're getting there. We will find the stealer of the cabbages eventually, and then we will kill them. Maybe. I haven't really decided what we're going to do with them yet. Mainly because I don't know what the options are. We may kill them. Depending on how nice they are. Right. We do have a habit of killing people. Maybe that's not a good habit. Maybe we should do like some normal crimes, some less serious crimes, like stealing cabbages. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go back all the way along here to where we saw the cabbages. So they were definitely back here somewhere. Yes, we saw that. Okay. So all the way back along here, we're going to ignore everything else for a second. Cabbages in the stream. Now, do we think that they maybe went this way? No. We definitely saw cabbages in the stream here. Let's just put a mark on the map. This is the last place we saw cabbages. Near the human camp. So he came in here. Saw the cabbages. Then, along this way, there's signs that somebody has been on this path. Then see a boot. Again, indicating that somebody maybe has been on this path. We saw another boot previously. Okay. A cabbage! The perfect sign that somebody has been on the path. Okay. There's another sign that somebody was here. And we're looking for a sign as to where they actually went in a second. Here? Oh. Yeah, there's a bunch of cabbages. Which are all now my cabbages. Perfect. Right. Hello there. Were you stealing cabbages? Cabbage cave?
God bless.
Sauerkraut pepper.
What do you want?
That's a lot of cabbage.
Well, so what? I like cabbage.
But you shouldn't steal it.
Well, that's a lie. I grew it myself.
Well, here? In the woods?
Why not?
Because cabbage doesn't grow in the woods.
Oh, well, all right. I confess. What are you going to do with me?
Why did you steal the cabbage?
Why did you steal it in the first place? Who ever heard of someone stealing cabbage?
Well, I wanted to make sauerkraut and sell it, but now I'm afraid the people will know. Where would I even get so much cabbage?
So you're sitting on a heap of sauerkraut?
Well, aye. Do you want a taste? Mum always said I made the best sauerkraut, though she also said I was dumb as a rock before she chased me away.
I'd love to.
I'd love to.
Here you go. The best sauerkraut in the region.
Oh, Mum. It's really good.
I told you so. If you want, I'll make you some more. Just bring me some fresh cabbage. At least I wouldn't have to steal it. But what will happen to me now?
Well, our normal thing would be to report people to the bailiff. But if we report them for stealing, they're going to kill them over the cabbages. But that was like a huge part of that person's crop. And there's quite a lot of money that they've lost. I won't report you, but you have to give back cabbages, or you have to pay for the cabbages with the sauerkraut or something. But let's see what it says.
Don't worry. I won't tell the bailiff.
Why?
You only stole some cabbage.
All you did was steal some cabbage. That's not worth mentioning.
That's very nice of you. I have to give you something as thanks. Do you want some more sauerkraut, since you liked it so much?
Sure.
Sure. Give it to me.
Here you go. And if you want more, just bring me some fresh cabbage, and I'll give you sauerkraut for it.
I did it. I did it. We solved the mystery. And now I have sauerkraut, which is 2 nourishment a thing. Apparently it can cure anything. It gives you 10 health. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm a little over our weight limit though, but we probably have something that I picked up that I don't need, like this bill hook. Yeah, there we go. Hello. I'll trade cabbage.
I came to trade some cabbage.
Aye? How much do you have?
A lot. Yeah.
Here you go.
Beautiful. I'll start fermenting it right away. And here's your sauerkraut.
Wonderful.
Farewell, and wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone.
More cabbages, which apparently would be stealing to take his cabbages. Despite the fact that he stole the cabbages in the first place, but anyway. Also, we have a buff from the cabbages. Papa's sauerkraut effect. +1 vitality. Oh, cool. We also leveled up our vitality. We're to level 14. Or level 16, actually, even, apparently. So yeah, when it says 16 plus 2, I thought it was saying it was 14, but it's probably like actually 18. Anyway. Die Hard. You either have a powerful advocate in the heavens, or are simply favoured by the fickle Lady Luck. A wound that would normally kill you won't, and you recover 25% of your health. Once used, there's a cooldown before the perk can be activated again. That's pretty nice. Definitely nice, along with Red Mist that gives you a bonus when your health drops low. Like, both of those seem like those would work very well together to keep you alive. Yeah, let's go with Die Hard. Once when we would die, we wouldn't. Also, we're level 16. Means that we now have access to Heroic Vigor. You are so tireless, persistent, and indomitable that you could almost rival Roland or Hector. Each level of vitality adds 1 stamina point. This effect also applies retroactively. Well built. The arch of your shoulders looks like you're a descendant of the Titan Atlas. As your strength increases, your carrying capacity increases faster. Each level of strength, you gain 12 points of carrying capacity instead of the usual 10. So that would be currently, because we have 15, that would be 30 extra carrying capacity plus an extra 6 for our buffs. That's pretty good. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. The vitality one is also pretty good because it would give us a ton of stam. What is our stam? Like, can we see our stamina's base? It's probably going to be a secondary thing. It's probably going to be a where is our stamina? Oh, there it is, 169. So, Heroic Vigor will add 16 currently, because we have 16 plus whatever buff we've got, plus 2, so it will give us 18. So it's basically 10% extra stam, or a ton of extra carrying capacity. Well, I know myself, carrying capacity is great. That now means that we have about 346 carrying capacity. What's our horses? 500. So we have 500 on a horse and 300 on us. If we're not able to carry stuff, it's because we're carrying too much. Right. Houndmaster is now level 28. So we can take body heat or bark. Body heat increases bed quality. Bark means that he'll create a ruckus if I need to sneak somewhere unnoticed. Let's take body heat for now. And then stealth is now level 10. Well, we got 3 things. Ordinary man. Many of those who met you said there's something unusual about you. They just can't remember what it is, or perhaps they've mistaken you for someone else? Who knows? People forget the crimes you committed more quickly. They also reduce your chances of guards wanting to search you. You move through buildings so silently, you often think you could remove the trousers of a sleeping house owner without waking him up. Sometimes you might just try it. You'll make 25% less noise when you sneak indoors, and the door opening will be half as loud. And then Weasel Boy. In bestiaries, it said that a weasel can defeat a basilisk. You haven't learned this art yet, but you already rival the weasel in the stealth of movement. You make 35% less noise when sneaking outdoors. I'm going to take rodent. I think sneaking in houses is going to be very relevant for us. Cool. And now we've done all of the perks. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I guess we found out who was stealing the cabbages. It wasn't a quest, so I don't actually have to take it back. Guess I could turn him into the bailiff anyway. But probably not. I don't know. Anyway, we finished that. Not a quest. And we explored an area that we previously said we wanted to explore. I don't want to do this, because this is a main quest now. Maybe we'll go find Marika, which is all the way up here at the Nomad's camp. Right, let's find our horse. Horse? Hello, Pebbles. Wonderful. Nomad's camp, which is somewhere up here. Wonderful. We're going to get there later at night. But well, we can get about like 5. We do need to go to Bojena anyway, so we might go there afterwards. Then we can sleep there. Where did our horse go? Well, let's not worry about it. Right. All the way through here. Past everybody. Past everybody. All the way past here. All the way to the back. And we've got the area that we're meant to explore. Now, apparently, what we're actually looking for back here is like something hanging up. Yeah, like we're meant to look for something up from here. Something hanging, maybe around the front. Maybe it was in here. I don't entirely know what we were meant to look for in here. I'm going to try and open this chest, though, that we found previously. Oh, it's hard. Maybe it was back here. Definitely seems like it activates when we're in this area in particular. Somebody said it was something hanging up. What's the actual area that we're in? It's a very small area. Try to like zoom in and out. It says search her tent. Maybe it was here? Whoa, I saw something to click on. I saw something for a second. Marika's scarf. Was this it? The scarf that was leaning against this thing? Ah.
Scarf? It must have belonged to Marika.
Yo. Ma. Track.
Here, Matt.
Oh.
Search.
I guess I can't search for it because there's nothing to search for. Okay. Now we have to go over to Bojena. Right. Let's let's just run out of the camp and then we'll get our horse. Hello. Right. Through the back here. Yeah, I don't want to look in there. Right, and then let's just head through the woods. We're looking to go this way, I think. Somewhere? Maybe? Possibly? Yeah, this looks about right. And now we just run. Wonderful. And now we'll let our stam come back. And then we'll run again. Now we've reached a kind of open bit. Let's get on pebbles. Oh, also, just remove our marker. Let's head through the trees a little bit. Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have been the end of pebbles, and possibly the end of us. Right down here, this looks reasonable. Right, is this an actual path that leads somewhere useful? Yeah, if I head to the end of this path and then turn left, kind of head across the field, we should be good. Right.
Go!
This I think will work a little bit better for us. Hello, fisherman. Almost ran into the fisherman and into a tree. It's going to tell us to follow the path while we're a little while we're on a little bit of a winding path, and then I want to go this way. Sort of. Then maybe down here. And through the trees. Which then gets us onto the right path for... Yes, that gets us on the right path. Wonderful. We should then have a fast travel point once we get there. In this way, and there we go. Now we have a fast travel point here. So that was added in the patch for the game. And we also discovered our bed. It's great. Hello, Growler. Hello. Let me sit and then we'll have a little conversation. Although, you know what would make this a lot less intimidating? One, if I was in less intimidating outfits. And then two, if I wasn't covered in blood.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Stop growling at each other. Right. Hello. Oh, I came to pay back our debt.
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. At least she'll have something now, after all the horrors she's been through.
Hey, a nice word. You rewarded a herb woman for her help as promised. I'm looking for Marika.
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
Marika, I do know her, but why are you looking for her?
I promised to help her father, the Voivode from the Nomads camp. He's worried about her.
Well, you helped me, Henry, so I'll help you. Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl, she was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here, said they were in no danger here, but nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Who was she afraid of?
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
What happened to them?
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't. Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia, but I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia? That's a long way to go.
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bohush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Oh, it was surprisingly easy. Cool. Right. Let's switch into this gear, and then I guess we're gonna go to Apollonia. No real reason not to. Oh, hello, Pavlena. Right. Oh, I wonder if I can ask her about. I should ask her about Marika. Hello.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
See ya. Right, back on the horse. Well, they said it was you start at Trotsky Castle. So let's start at Trotsky Castle. Apparently we're gonna go there at night. Doesn't seem like the most sensible plan I've ever had, but well, there you have it, it's my plan. It's not quite night. This is still perfectly acceptable finding people weather. So you start here, and then you head this way to where the woodcutters have cut the biggest gap in the trees, which I assume is here. This is a pretty massive gap in the trees. And then we'll just keep following down here. Just basically run off into the wilderness. Never to be seen again. Now you're looking for two big rocks. What are you barking at? Oh, it's a deer hunting spot, I think. Is that right? Nope, it's just barking. Alright, so you head this way. What are you barking at? If this is a deer hunting spot, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Show me.
Oh, well done. Hey, you?
Track.
Right. That's better. So it was over here. So where exactly are we going? So we're going down this way. Ah, so woodcutters are through here. So let's start by going through here. Oh, they could be staying at this house. Seems unlikely, but I mean it could be here. Is it at the house that we found previously? Whoa. No. Alright. So, go there. Then the journal said something about two rocks. Alright. Look in a valley with a small rock between two big ones and then found a path that leads right. Should be in the direction away from Trotsky's where the woodcutters cut a gap in the forest. So go here, turn right. Got it. So it's basically along where we found the knight. I think it's somewhere along here to the right. I think it's that way, because that's definitely where the knight was. Could be along this way somewhere. Open the map. Yeah, so that was the well. I think it's I think it's here. Let's see. Aha.
Apollonia. Marika was headed somewhere around here.
What did it say? For a valley with a rock between two big ones and find a path that leads right.
I could have the dog sniff her scarf. Maybe he'll lead me somewhere.
Well, I can just follow the path for now, but yes, in a minute. Path that leads right. That'll be over here then. Blood? Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Are we in talkie mode? Nope. Now we're in talkie mode. We're approachable. Oh, handprint. Ooh. Up here, maybe?
My dear, everything will be alright again. Stop right there. Who are you?
I won't hurt you.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Then tell me, what are you doing?
Hello. You must be Marika.
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They would not even bother talking.
Your brothers?
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after Dad. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivode's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivode himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivode get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger, then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
The Voivode didn't tell me that.
That's not what the Voivode told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
Why don't you explain?
Why don't you go back and explain it to them?
Once thread flows, it is hard to stop the cycle. The people from Semin want to rid of the camp. The Voivode would like to punish all those he thinks have disgraced his chai. And he never asked me how it is really. As if men should work it out between themselves, and a girl like me should shut up and wait to see what happens. No, I will not go back alone.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I'll help Bohush myself.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well... alright then.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing.
Take this potion.
You can take this potion. It'll help him.
Oi, Devla. Thank you. I will give it to
Henry.
you right now. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now.
Alright. The reason I was mad at Henry, by the way, is that he gave her the strong concoction rather than the weak one we picked off of some guy. But anyway, I found your scarf.
I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
Alright. How is Bohush?
How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
How are you managing?
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remember that I'm here because of them.
What about your family?
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Did she put on the scarf between sentences, or am I crazy? Those might not be mutually exclusive, given the cabbage search. Anyway, tell me more about the nomads.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family.
Alright, I guess we exhausted the dialogue tree. Well, let me just work out where we are. Just to make it easier to refine this place, let's just put a little marker there temporarily. They were right next to where the other guy was hiding out in the woods. That's just what you do in Apollonia, you just hide out in woods. Horse? Ah, there we go. Mount the horse. We are now going to go to... Zhelyov. We're going to go to the Wagoner's Inn. Let's go. Should get us there later at night, which will be perfectly acceptable. And we can have a sleep there. Right. Stop barking. Right, in here we go. And then in this way. Open door. Hello. Like, I stay here. I pay for a room. That's what I'm doing here at night. Alright, sleep and save. So we're now going to go till, like, just a little bit past, well, a little bit before 9. We'll eat some food downstairs, and then I actually want to go to the bathhouse before we go anywhere else. So, we're now up. Downstairs. How much nutrition have we got? So 48. Let's eat. So 48 then goes to 73. So we should be able to do one more of these and that'll put us to like 98. Is that right? Yep. Perfect. Right. Cool. And now we're going to head over here. We're going to get our clothes washed. Hello.
You're up early. What'll it be?
Clothes washing. No, I'm not going to do that just yet. Bathhouse services.
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Hot bath and my clothes washed.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
All right, but money up front.
All right, sure.
I'll gladly pay.
Wonderful.
Right.
Greetings, sir.
So that's us now up with nicely clean clothing. Now, I need to go and see the barber, because they've added in new hairstyles. Oh my god, what happened to the weather? So there should be a barber around here somewhere. Ah, is he in the tent? Aha. Hello.
God bless you, sir.
Give me a haircut.
I could use a trim, Master Barber.
Barber, for a small fee, you can have the barber change your hairstyle or trim your beard. You can use the barber services at the bathhouse by the Zhelyov Wagoner's Inn in the Trotsky region or Adam's Bathhouse in Kutzenberg. Spoilers! They're marked with an icon on your map. All barbers have the same prices and offers, though the price may be influenced by your reputation. Hair and beard selection can be toggled on the top bar. After a trim, you gain the freshly trimmed buff, which temporarily increases your charisma. Right. Cool. Wait, go back to the help. A and D to switch between hair and beard. W and S to see previews. And you can turn his head. So we have the classic cut. Scallop style. So that's, well, so this will be Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. That's 2. Tight trim. Alright, nothing too crazy there. Ordinary bloke. Father figure. English knight. Polish undercut is the hands cape on. Dandy. Brawler. Lord Zagloba. Eastern influence. Unkempt elegance. Knight errant. Luscious locks. Minstrel. Young noble. Or Henry's classic. Kind of like Henry's classic most, to be honest. I mean, the tight trim's pretty good as well. But yeah, I don't know. They're all pretty terrible. Yeah. Not entirely sure about any of them. For now, I think we'll keep that where it is. Beard. Clean shaven. We can go for first fuzz. Stubble. Maybe have a little stubble. Dapper mustache. Adventurer. Goatee. Horseshoe. This is when we're going for Evil Henry. Van Dyke. Connoisseur. You know, maybe we'll put on a beard or something when we go to the wedding. Maybe we'll go for a new outfit when we go to the wedding. For now, you know what? Clean shaven's fine. We'll stick with what we got.
If you can't appreciate my art, that's your problem.
Alright then. I thought we would still get the buff, but I was just curious what the options were there. Right. Horse? I've noticed it stops leaving you on your horse when you finish fast travel. Your horse just kind of disappears out of existence. Now. Now I want to go to the nomad's camp. Yep. Let's go. Ride up to them. You're getting closer. Wait a second, we're not in combat. There we go. Hello.
Hey, I'd like a word.
Hi.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here.
Alright.
Did you get your hands on that armor? And those weapons? You nicked them. Take it off. I'll be returning it to its rightful owner.
No.
I haven't stolen a thing.
That's a lie.
Are you gonna argue with me?
I'm not giving you a thing.
Fuck you. You're not getting a thing.
You arson!
Now you've got a gun.
Just a bit of punching.
Christ!
Wasn't really my intended way of handling that. Sick him. Trapped against something. Right, there we go. Finally attempt to get my sword out.
Your snout for that.
You'll do no such thing to my dog.
You want to try me?
You want to try me?
Mercy! Leave me be!
Alright. Was thinking maybe I could get a shot in with the arrow and it would raise my skill with that, but it's unnecessary. Right. Well, we'll put that away. Get back on our horse. Where are we going? Ah, yes. There we go. Carry on. Right. Around here, and we're back at the nomad's camp. Wonderful. Which is now this way. Yeah, again, it spawns you off your horse. Oh well, whatever. Right, oh, and switch into this mode, and then what we're also going to do is we're going to eat some sauerkraut. which should raise our health a little bit. Right. Not you.
Christ be praised.
Oh yeah, I was going to say why do I have a custom marker, but I remember why I have a custom marker. It's so that I can remember where I'm going on the return journey.
Good day.
Hello. I talked to Marika.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
You didn't believe me despite the prophecy?
What do you mean, if you can trust me? What about all that talk about a prophecy?
I said I trust Aranka, and that you will save our camp. But I need Marika for that. I made very sure I did not lie to you even once.
But you were leading me by the nose a bit.
I'm Voivode, not saint.
Why didn't you tell me about Bohush?
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajo? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
So what really happened?
Marika wants to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Chave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor because they hear all the insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... he has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But it end very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had 2 Chave and 1 Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
The message wasn't from Bohush.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Your sons went of their own accord?
Tibor and Geza, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and heathens. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. All thought... You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest.
Aranka can tell you more about that. Or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family. And we will talk about the amulet.
Obviously, he's not that worried about getting his daughter back if he has conditions for it, but anyway, we will do that. You're quite alright, Mutt. We will do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.